Everything I know about love is energetic, joyous, fun.
It's warm, it's vulnerable, like it's witty, it's open.
There's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of love in it.
I'd say this series is a roller coaster ride of emotions. I honestly was a huge fan of this book when it came out, as were I think a lot of millennial women.
And my initial thoughts were how relatable it was, how funny it was, and I just wanted all my friends to read it. I just kept sending like pictures of bits of text to my friends.
It's kind of a study of what it is like to be in your early 20s, and I think being in your early 20s is like an amalgamation of so much going on. I think that the show isn't necessarily about learning one specific thing, it's more about growth and coming of age.
I think it offers people a chance to look back at friendships or relationships or moments in their lives that they may have been like, oh my gosh, I did exactly that, or I did that, and I regretted that, as you're gonna regret that.
Dolly writes characters and writes dialogue so naturally and so realistically. The thing that makes her so brilliant and makes her so like loved by so many people is that it feels like she's speaking to you when you read her book. It feels very personal.
It's been so wonderful having Dolly here, you know, to ask for references and stuff has been really useful. And also I just think she hit the nail on the head so well, of like really encapsulating the true feeling and meaning of female friendship.
Can I sit here? Yeah.
Maggie and Birdie have known each other since they were 11 years old, and they've been best friends ever since then. And the two of them went to Exeter University together, and they met Nell and Amara at university, and they've moved in together. They're 24 when we find them.
They absolutely love each other. They've grown up together. They're each other's person, and it's such a significant friendship because they just don't have the same thing with anyone else. They keep each other safe.
I would describe Birdie as loving, open-hearted, a little bit shy, hard-working, traditional, unconfrontational, a bit of a people pleaser.
I've been fun like twice in my life.
I think what initially attracted me to Maggie is the fact that she is the most nuanced, real character I've come across.
Do you want to die with some stories, or do you want to sleepwalk into your own grave?
She's got so much life and soul in her. She's ambitious, she is lively. She wants life to be as exciting as possible. She's definitely the kind of like leading character in her own narrative, as it were.
Nell within the group is the one who's the more responsible one and the kind of more practical one. She kind of grounds the other girls and is the voice of reason sometimes. She comes across as very witty and articulate and funny. She has a lot of one-liners, which in a lot of scripts are usually reserved for like the male characters. They get to be like the funny, sarcastic guy, and in this Nell, I think, has like some of the best one-liners.
There's going to be a zero tolerance policy for anyone taking those batteries at the remote for their personal devices.
Unless it's an emergency. What attracted me about Amara is that she's not as she seems on like first glances. There's like so much to her character that she kind of doesn't show even to her friends. She kind of holds a lot of herself back. She fits in with the other girls as the kind of galvanizers of the group. Like she's the first one to suggest a party if somebody's upset or like going through something, to shake it off. But also she's a guide. She's got good advice, really good advice. So she's got that kind of galvanizer and guide feeling to her.
We need to go out dancing. We need to celebrate.
On a Monday?
Yes.
Millennial women will be like, like.
This show has triggered so much, but in like such a funny way. Like we'll be like doing something, stop and be like, oh my gosh, do you remember this? Like definitely stuff like MSN. It was like on the family computer, so like I'd have to ask for time to like be like, can I speak to my friend who I saw 20 minutes ago at school, now on MSN.
I think the music is a huge one. When you hear a song and you're like, wow, I really remember what I was doing then. And the clothes as well, actually. for less good things. Like, I never want to wear shorts and tights again. Like, I don't know why that was a trend.
We do a lot of flashbacks in this, and I find those outfits really triggering. Like the tights, remember to cut off tights? And remember those like long chains of like beads, but you'd put like one short and one really long. All of these, I was like, oh my God, I've like blocked these outfits out of my memory. They're so hideous. But some of the 2012 outfits actually, I didn't find as triggering, and I was like, why didn't I keep that?
It's been like so much fun, so exciting, and so fast-paced.
It was just fun every time we were on set. When we were off set, we'd hang out, learning dance routines.
I love the scenes with the girls in the group, especially when we're doing a lot of outdoors and like club party scenes. There's so much like adrenaline that is needed for it, and you just get for free just being with each other in that environment.
Working with like 3 other incredible actresses is just like an absolute godsend of a job.
Biggest joker on set is Dolly Alderton.
I'd say either Jordan, who plays Neil, or Belle, who plays Birdie.
Pally's hilarious. She's a character.
Me?
We all just had the best time. Audiences can expect to laugh, maybe some tears.
There are times that you'll find us all really annoying, and then there are times that you'll really understand all of us and you'll really love all of us.
I think when they're going to be watching some of the scenes, they're going to want to go out and hang out with their friends and have dinner and do all the things that you see in the show.
Have a laugh, have a cry, call your friends.